up? I'm Colleen and welcome to my channel. I'm just a girl who's enthusiastic about makeup and positivity. And when I say positivity, I mean bringing people up, not pushing people down. Being mean is not cool. Awesome people are not mean, so be kind all the time. So welcome to another edition of Glamour and Pajamas. It has been quite a while since I have done Glamour and Pajamas. I can't believe it. I think the last time I did Glamour and Pajamas was October, and I can't believe it's been that long since I've done it. It's just, I don't know, time has just gone by like so fast. So I'm like, oh my god, you know what? I feel like doing a Glamour in Pajamas. So here we are. So for this edition of Glamour in Pajamas, I'm going to be showing a palette that I got randomly off Amazon. It's a complete dupe for the Nude, for the Huda Beauty Naughty Nudes palette, I believe is what it's called. I mean, it's like an actual dupe for it. It was $10, and I forgot how it like randomly like popped up on like things you're looking for. So I don't know what it was. Like when it suggests things, and I was like, oh, that looks like that. It's from this brand called Langmanni. This is like the packaging. Never heard of it before. The reviews were decent, you know. And I was like, I'm just gonna randomly gonna get it. So I did, and it looks like this when you open it, and it is legitimately like. It looks like it's very much like it. Even the names are very, I think they're like the exact names, except like some of them are spelled a little differently. But yeah, it looks exactly like it. It even has that like weird one called Slippery, so I'm really interested to see how that's going to perform. I have a few Huda Beauty palettes. I think they work pretty well. I know people are very mixed on how they feel about Huda. I mean, the ones I have, I like. I actually have the new Nudes palette. I like that one. Again, like I know people are very mixed about it. I don't have the Naughty Nudes or whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, I'll insert it in here. So I can't compare it to that, but since I have the Mercury Retrograde, the new Nudes, and I have one of her neon ones, so I kind of know how her formulas are. So I kind of have an idea. And I mean, if this one performs even just like decently, then it was worth like the $10. Again, this will be just a first impressions because I've never used this before. So yeah, I'm really interested in trying the Slippery color. I know just from the Huda Beauty reviews that people said it's terrible. So I don't know. But we shall see. I'm not even sure like what look I want to do. So I think I'm going to jump into this color called Juicy right here. Okay, it's going on pretty nice. I had a little bit of fallout, but I think that might have been my own fault, just how I put the brush on my eye, and maybe I didn't tap off enough of the excess. But it's going on with a lot of color payoff, so that's nice, and it's a really pretty color. How do you guys feel about dupes? Do you think that they're okay to do? Do you dislike them? Do you really think it's like really wrong to do it? Do you own any? If you do, which brands do you have? I have a few from Alter Ego. I enjoy them a lot. I also remember when there was Shop Hush was around. I have a few from there too, and I actually really like them. I feel like the performance of the dupe palettes really does vary. I feel like Alter Ego for the most part has pretty good dupes. I found the ones on Shop Hush were from what, Bad Habit. Those were pretty good too. I still think Alter Ego and Bad Habit might be the same, but whatever. So I mean, this one is like not even just a dupe, like it's an exact copy of. So like, I don't know. That's a little. So this one actually, it went on really nicely. I actually really like how it went on. I found it to be very smooth and blendable. It was really nice. What's funny about this one is it's not even a dupe. This one is like legit like an exact copy of the Huda palette, just with like some of the names misspelled. it's very interesting to me. So like, I always wonder how they can get away with doing that. Even with some of the dupes that is like, okay, like you change the name and you change the placement of the shadows, but it really is the same palette. I mean, I do and I don't. Like, I understand both sides about like why people get mad about it, but at the same time, I understand whatever. I'd love to hear how you guys feel about dupes in the comment section below. I'm always interested to hear what people have to say about that kind of stuff. This I just randomly bought. I usually don't do that, but for some reason it was $9.99 and I was like, I was half interested in this palette, but like it really got mixed reviews. But I was like, for 10 bucks, okay. I don't know. I have no idea why I did that, but I did, so here we are. So I think for my brow bone, I'm really interested in trying this color called Flower Power right here. This might end up being more gold than I think it's going to be, so it might end up being too dark. Yeah, it's a little bit golder than I was anticipating, and I'm not sure how I really like. So I think I'm just actually going to go in with Filthy a little bit, and I'm going to blend the two for my brow bone area. Just because I think that that color needs a kind of a base to stick to make it more smooth. And then I'm just going to take the brush that I had Juicy on and then just kind of blend them together. So like that. And then I'm going to darken up the outer V, so I'm going to go into the color Untamed here. See, now that kind of brushed away a little bit to nothing, so that's a little bit disappointing, but I might be able to build it up. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be able to build it up and it'll be fine. It's a little patchy, but I think I used the wrong brush too. I think as long as I kind of pulled it down a little bit, I think I'm going to continue with Untamed and I'm going to pull it under my lower lash line. I think I'm going to go into this color Provocative right here. And I'm going to pick that up on a flat brush, and I think I'm going to spritz it with some water. Oh, that's a very pretty color. That's actually a little bit lighter than I thought, and I actually like that it's a little bit lighter. And I'm going to pull that to meet Untamed. I'm actually really liking how this look is turning out so far, but I am still really curious about that slippery color. So it looks like this, and so when you smush it together, it kind of goes like that. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it on my eye. Maybe I might put it right here. I like how I said I might put it right there, and I already had my hand there, so there was no going back with that. So I'm not like finding it all that horrible. I don't know, like I mean, I'm not using it in a huge area either. I'm just putting it in kind of like the middle edge of my mobile lid, like blending it with another one, but it's not actually going on that bad. And I definitely think your finger would probably be the best way to apply that color. See, it didn't go on that bad. And it didn't get as ugly in the container as I thought it was going to. It just kind of got like that. It kind of blended together. I really thought it was going to get like really sloppy and disgusting, and it didn't. So that was interesting. Yeah, but I can't say that I like totally hate it. I was really expecting to like completely hate it, because I had heard like really not great things about it, but I'm not hating it. So I just went in on my waterline with Natasha Denona's eyeliner pencil in 08, E08, which I believe is like a forest green. And I think for my inner corner, I'm going to jump into this color called Passion right here. Oh yeah, that color is perfect for the inner corner for this look. So this is my finished look right here. Yeah, I actually like it. I'm not hating on it. Yeah, this palette performed first impressions again pretty well, like actually very well. I really do like how it came out. I might like need to blush that out a little bit more, but that was my fault. That wasn't the shadow's fault. Yeah, but I really do like how these shadows performed. I mean, for $10 off of Amazon, I mean, this performed very decent. I've paid more money for some palettes that did not perform as nicely. So, I mean, you do have to remember it was a dupe I got off Amazon. So, you know, buy with your own caution. You know, you don't know what sometimes you're getting off Amazon. Like I said, I've never ever heard of this brand before. I did have ingredients listed on the back, so that's always good. So let's keep our fingers crossed that that's actually what's in there. But the reviews were good, and I just took a chance, and for $10 I didn't feel like I wasted my money. It's a really pretty palette. I will definitely get use out of it. It's really nice. I actually like it. If you know you are interested in the Huda one and you don't want to spend, what is it, $65, how much it costs, maybe check Amazon. There, I know there are a few companies that are doing dupes of it. I wouldn't be surprised if down the road Alter Ego does a dupe of it. And Alter Ego, I really enjoy. I find them to be like a reputable dupe company. So if you really do want it, you could probably wait. Alter Ego will probably some point do it. But I mean, this wasn't bad. It was only $10. So I mean, like I said, I'm just repeating myself. I don't feel like I wasted my money. So yeah, so I actually really like this look. It's really pretty, I think. Yeah, nice. A nice brown look. So anyway, my celestial cupcakes, that is it for this edition of Glamour in Pajamas. Remember, there is never a time that it is not appropriate to be glamorous, especially if you're in your pajamas. So anyway, if you liked this video, please feel free to give it a like. If you really like this video, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to do neither one of those things, that's totally fine. I get it. I know I'm not one of the cool kids, but that's okay. And I thank you so much for stopping by and spending this minute with me. I really appreciate it. I will still send you tons of happy thoughts and positive vibes your way just for stopping by. So thank you. As always, I will have everything that I'm wearing on my face, as well as my Twitter and Instagram handles listed below in case you'd like to follow me there. I post pictures of looks that I did not film, as well as pictures of my pets, and I think they are adorable. But of course, we are all biased when it comes to our fur babies, but oh well. So anyway, from one makeup lover to another, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And remember, be you, do you, love you. Bye!